Hi, I'm Pottstown with Philly Hypnosis, and in this section, what I'd like to do is cover some of the ways to get rid of the weight loss excuses. Weight loss excuses really in any part of our lives, but in reference to weight management. So if you're looking to make some changes, again, one of the things that these fad experts want you to believe is that it can't be done. It's hard, it's difficult. But there is some lifestyle changes that have to be made in order for you to lose weight and manage your weight easily. However, one of the things that causes people not to make it is that they come up with excuses, whether they're your own or somebody else's. And if you really want to lose weight, you're going to have to develop a little bit of discipline in helping yourself accomplish your goals. So one of the areas I commonly hear is, these excuses that people make, and maybe you've made them before. It's not, oh, the diets are too hard. Well, we don't diet here. I don't have time to exercise. They're boring. It's not easy. It makes me sweat. I'm uncomfortable. I have to jiggle. My body's, too flabby. I've got a family. I have a job. I don't have any time. Healthy foods are boring, and so on and so forth. I've, heard them all through the years. The thing is that, in helping you make that change happen easily, is we got to get rid of the excuses. So one of the secrets, the very first secret, that came from neurolinguistic psychology, and then as we use hypnosis to really make the change in your unconscious, is that we've got to get to the reason behind your excuse. Plain and simple, is that what is it? That's, is there anything valid behind this excuse you're making? Because if there is, we've got to get rid of it. Because what happens is it just turns into procrastination. And then you have a frustration. You've got this one side of you that wants to manage your weight, and this other part that's making excuses. And you go back and forth and just drive yourself absolutely crazy. However, when we begin to eliminate these excuses, we begin to eliminate those things, great things can happen. Because, as the saying goes, you become what you think. You become what you think. So if you constantly fill yourself up with negative thoughts of failure, how can you ever expect to be successful? Instead, what we need to do is change around not only these positive thoughts, but positive thoughts that create good feelings, that create action. Because then it gets reinforced. Because as you begin to think and then you begin to do, you begin to feel better. And once you begin to put the combination together, then it allows you to manage your weight and become slimmer. But this is where people have failed time and time again, as I call those sabotage points, is they just come back to an excuse. Oh, I blew it, I can't do this anymore, blah, 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 blah. So if there's an excuse for not having time to exercise, well, maybe we have to look back and see, really, number one, do you want it badly enough? What can we do to make it so ridiculously easy that you're just exercise naturally? So you'll find that you can make some changes happen easily. And if you're finding that you're overwhelmed, with your current weight management program, you're looking for a change. One of the things is you haven't looked is how to change inside. And that's really where the area that hypnosis and neurolinguistics come together that makes it easy and effortless to do, is to make those changes inside. Because once you do and you begin to see things differently, then that creates a different feeling inside, and then it allows you to take the action. And once you start taking action, you release all those great endorphins that allow you to feel good. And that good feeling then reinforces you to continue on. And sooner than later, you find that there's no more excuses. There's only action. Action to get you the results you want. So with that, here's a simple way, is really go back to the root of your excuses and begin to find out what's there. And then, if you can't do it, come on in. We'll be glad to help you.
Stop now and call 877-557-7409 to get your consultation, to find out just how easy it is for you to get the change that you want.